I'm Ethan Wang, the 2020 National Student Poet for the Southwest, and I'll be reading 0. 1. Days. Never ask me the day. I can no longer recall dates in all their precision, only the particulates of emotion that swirl amongst them. Those, too, are grinding now into the evergreen dust of these filling rivers. Now is yesterday, of course, and when did tomorrow ever mean anything close to a day? 2. Past. I don't think I've ever really met a historian or felt the pain of a wound simmering into the air. These studies are layered in the light misery, as is the human condition's writhing core. Ask one of them, and they will be glad to live in this time, satisfied with the standard of that somewhere between being and dying. But perhaps if you ask them now, they will concede the misfortune of the tide. If you're careful, you may see, in those moments held between your bloodied fingers, a historian will sigh their breath of century dust, lay their books to wooden tomb, and quietly think of yesterday. 3. His last day. It is a wonderful, beautiful idea. His twirling lives on a molten skewer, the firebrand I never owned. Ever since he was alone in that white hall, when he was still just a man in the hospital, I still could not understand it. When I don my mask in August's exhale, it draws my breath before me, drenches me in the sweat of my own dusk-set tongue, marinates me in stagnant river drops of myself. When I feel the condensate upon my cheek, I remember that when it happened, he was already gone. Where should we sign the line of steeped consciousness? Do we have that right? To print a document in rune cursive and end it? 4. None. In the ocean, we dream in schools. The current sweeps and we brush. The world speaks and we listen. We choose to wade through the ancient must. And we swim until the light forms pools. So we die until we live by illusions. Then we slip into bipedal uniforms, crunch gnarled feet into moccasins. In the sunlight, from the ocean and grout, we open our mouths to gums in language knits. But some days I part my torn lips, cut by stray seaside birds, and only pronounce salt water.